most people don't understand the reason to listen. There's a few different levels to the whole listening thing. The first one's obviously not listening at all, which is just when someone's speaking, you're like, you're really thinking about what you're having for lunch or whatever. The second level is to listen only as so far as you get an idea and it pops into your head. Oh, I'm going to say this thing. Oh, this will decimate their argument. Oh, this is the perfect thing to complement that. Oh, this is the perfect story to put in there next. And then when that pops into your head, you then stop paying attention to what they're saying because you start building out this idea in your head and waiting for a chance to speak. This is another form of listening. It's not listening really. The next one is what most people talk about, active listening, which is to listen to understand. So when you're listening, you still get the ideas that pop into your head, but someone's speaking at you, the idea pops, you see it, you let it drift past like a cloud, and you go back to listening intently to the words that they're saying. You try to, they're building a world for you with their words, and you try to understand it. Oh yeah, that's an interesting point. Yeah, and you really try to go into what they're saying and understand the ideas that they're communicating. Now it's a good form of listening, it works. But there is a deeper form of listening, and something that I'm slowly discovering, and it's not called anything, I'm giving it the name, listening to understand the deeper layers of reality, because this most advanced, as far as I'm aware in my life, form of listening is when obviously you're giving them 100% of your attention. Ideas still pop into your head, you still let them drift away, but there is an emptiness to you where it's almost like there is nothing of you that exists in that moment, and you become completely consumed by the other person, by what they're saying, by who they are, by the entire moment. It's like you create this vortex or this bubble that you both exist in, and you lose you. You're not thinking about anything to do with you. And when you can get into this state, this deep state of listening, I find that that's when you can really start to see and hear things from a deeper level. You really could hear the tonality of their voice, see the micro expressions, understand like the way they shift their eyes when they say certain things, and not just the non-verbals, also the energy they're coming from, the body language that's also non-verbals, the emotions, you feel them in your own nervous system, the empathy. And you start to be able to see them from more of like a 10,000 foot view. You can almost see their character, their essence in the context of the environment, their culture, their family, their religion, whatever it is that's giving you information in that moment. But you start to see the real them, not just the masks, not just the words, but like these deeper and ever deeper layers to who they are, to what's going on. And I've only started being able to do this really, but I can say that it doesn't involve any thinking. There's no effort. I'm not trying to think about how this, what this says about their religion or something like this. It's just like you empty yourself. You listen with this rapt attention, and these truths, facts get communicated to you like in your head. Oh, this thing. Oh, that tells me that. Oh, information is just like bang, 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 bang. Things that feel like you can see through the matrix or something about them and about this situation. Things that they probably don't even know themselves. It's almost like X-ray vision. So, yeah, I had an experience. Yeah. So I always heard Krishnamurti say about this. This is just like you don't need to read any books. You just need to pay attention to the world around you. And I've started to experience this through this listening, through this paying attention, through this seeing, because you learn so much when you're actually paying attention, when you're actually seeing, when you're actually hearing what's going on, when you're giving 100% of your attention to what's happening around you, the body language of the people around you, the voice tonality, the way they're holding themselves, the way they scratch their shoulder, everything, the leaves, the waves. There's so much information to take in, but we're not listening. We're not paying attention. We don't really see it because we're in the head the whole time, thinking about ourselves, and we miss all this stuff all around, which is the real information. So yeah, that's just a little thought for you today. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'm being quiet because I have to fucking record this in my room. Normally I've got my own space to do it and I do it outside, but slack today, so I'm doing it a bit later. Oh god. But yeah, all the best. Cheers.